Hi everyone, it's Bea here at Little Miss Bea Crafts. I hope you're all well today. As you can see, I've got a rainbow of colours in front of me today, so it's a little bit of a messy play today. What we're going to do today is do the old-fashioned play of blow bubble painting, and it was because, again, on this Facebook challenge group that I'm on at the minute, the word was bubbles, so I thought, oh, let's do some, see if I can do some bubble painting. Used to do it with the children when I was a teacher, and it's a great technique, and as you can see, it's you get a lovely background for your cards, for your mixed media, tags, whatever you want to do, and it really did come out really well. After a bit of experimenting, I did try it with brush-os, which are highly pigmented kind of powders, and they didn't work. They were too light. And then I put inks in from one of my re-inkers, and they didn't work. And I then found some old watercolour tubes, paints that I had in, the tube ones, and these are really cheap ones from Wilko and the Works here in England, and they worked really well. And of course you could mix them as well to make different colours if you wanted to. If you've not got enough, you could mix the blue and the red to make purple and things like that if you've only got a limited amount. So yes, they worked really well. So I made this one yesterday and made it into a tag. This stamp is an Altenew stamp, and it's called Let the Wind Carry You, and it's a beautiful stamp. I've not used it a lot, and when I put the picture up on the Facebook group that I'm on for doing this challenge, it got some really good responses, so I thought I'd come on and do a video today just to show you how I made it. So yes, there's a little girl on it. She's got a windmill, so she's kind of blowing, so she's got a little windmill. She's got the stick for the bubbles. You actually got the little bubble container here as well, and you've got the dandelion clock as well. You've got some extra bubbles. You've got a big bubble here, so you could put, it looks a bit like a speech bubble, so she could be talking if she wanted to. And then you've got all these little sentiments, so it's really nice. And then you've got the wind here as well, so she could just be blowing the wind. And it's a lovely little set. It is an older set, so I did look on the internet, and you can get it from bumbleberrycrafts.co.uk, and that was the only one I could see in England. You'll probably get it in America, because Altenew carry their older stamps as well. So yes, that's what I used for that. And like I said, I just thought it was a really good technique, and it gives some lovely background. So I'll show you how I did it. It's really simple and it's loads of fun. So as you can see, I've already got the paints that I used from yesterday. I did this last night and it's morning now, and I just thought I'd have a go and see if it worked out. So like I say, really cheap watercolour tubes is what I'm using, nothing fancy, and that gave the best results for this. So I've got some blues and greens and yellows, so I just wanted to do some, so you just need a blob of the paint. I'm actually going to do two, because I'm going to make some, I'm going to put some pastel colours in as well. And then I haven't got any reds on here, so I'm just going to do some reds as well. Put the reds down here. Some of them I think have been opened, like I say, they are very old ones, these, so some of them are a bit thick. So that was crimson red, which is a really dark red. This is vermilion, so this is going to be more like an orangey red. And like I say, you don't really need a lot of paint, actually. I might need another one. Purple, that's right. I'm actually going to do another red, because I want to do a pink. I'm going to do a pink, so I'm going to do this red. No, I think I'll use the crimson red, the darker red, the pink. I'm just going to add some white to this one, and then an orange. So I've got some different backgrounds, and then, like you say, if you've got these in your stash, then backgrounds already made, you can then just so this is white, so I'm going to make like a lilac and a pink. So you just need a blob of your paint. Okay, And you can do these, you can do these in whatever containers you've got. You can do them in cups, whatever you've got. I've just got these obviously baking pie dish things in, and then you just want to add a little bit of water. You didn't need a lot. Oops. Get the water in the actual pots. Take that out. You really don't need a lot of water, especially in something like this. If you were using a cup, a paper cup, then you probably might need a little bit more water in them. A little bit more in that one. And then just a blob, you can either use dishwashing soap, or you can use hand soap. I know you may think, oh, that's a bit scarce at the moment, but just a couple of blobs just to get it to bubble up, and then just mix these with, I'm just going to mix these with the end of the paintbrush. So I've mixed all the paints up now, and they're all ready to go. So you will need some straws. I've just got some paper straws here, and I've also got some paper towel on the side so I can just wipe the ends of the straws. Okay, so really easy, simple, but so much fun. Sorry, you might get my head in the picture now. So basically all you're going to do is just blow. So you get lots of bubbles. I've already got some watercolour card already made up here in different sizes, and just, you will need watercolour card probably for this. Just do that one again, because it's, as you can see, if the colour doesn't come out very well, just, you could add a bit more paint, see if that's better. So as you can see, you get a really cool effect. It is so, I love this technique. The backgrounds are just great. Okay, so just keep, you can, you could do more colours, or you could do different colours, and if you wanted to just do, I've made kind of like a pastel-y purple here, so, and as you can see, I just feel like a kid again. That one's kind of, you can see a little bit of a difference, but not much. Okay, let's do some of the pink, the red now. But it's great because you can get so many different backgrounds. And just have them in your stash then, you could have them just to go. The more you do, and the more these kind of bubbles come, if you just let them sit for a while, then once they pop, you get these kind of, let's see, like on this one, you get these more intense kind of circles and things like this one here. So it's great, they're brilliant. Okay, so then just pop them. If you want to let them kind of just, can you see how it's grouped, that kind of colour? They're brilliant. I just love this. I just love it, so much fun. Takes you back to being young and things like that. It's just, and it doesn't take much. It's not that difficult, is it, to do? It doesn't take much to do these. I do apologise for my head being in shot. But then you've got these lovely backgrounds that you can just keep, and and just have on hand for when you might need a little card, or to do in your journaling, or anything like that. Anything that you might need. You could do this on a canvas as well, I suppose, and make pictures, background pictures. Okay, so that's one, and I've got lots of different cards here, so let's do a couple more, and then do the orange. Some of the colours, like I said, will probably Okay, so you're getting, it's a bit subtle, that background, isn't it? You think it'd be more, it's coming through. Probably when they dry, they will take a little bit more, the colour will come on again. Okay, so I'm just going to go and do some more of these, and then I'll come back and show you the results. So just wanted to show the mess. Had fun, but a lot of mess, so I'm going to clear everything up and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. Thank you, bye. So the backgrounds came out really well. Did quite a few backgrounds with the soap bubble mix. So yeah, just really nice backgrounds for a lot of, maybe you could do tags or cards, or you know, just backgrounds for lovely, just lots of different colours. So some purples and blues, some greens, some blue and orange, and some of the, you know, everyone is unique. You won't get the same, you won't get the same background for your cards, you know, using this technique. Everyone will be unique. I've just kept these quite small. I think I did a 3x3 on these, or a 4x4, and my plan is to then, you know, either stamp on them, or I have done some doodles here. This was the original tag, obviously, that I showed in the first place, that had sorry, I'm just going to try and get my light, because I feel like I've got a bit of a shadow. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so this was the tag that I showed in the first place with the Altenews stamp. Just did a few doodles on this one, tree doodles, some flower doodles on this one, just, you know, did the corners. This one I want to do, I'm just going to fill the whole of this. It's got like greens around the edges, and this is kind of the purple in the middle. Of my plan was to do kind of a hydrangea kind of flower for it, just putting lots of little doodles around in this bit here, and then putting the leaves around the edges. That was my plan for this one. So yeah, so you can use them for lots of different backgrounds. Really fun to make. I hope you give them a go. You know, I've got all these little backgrounds now in my stash that I can use, and yeah, so I hope you give it a go. Thank you for watching today. It got really messy, so if you don't like messy crafting, then I don't know, you know, it did get quite messy. There's lots of bubbles and splashes everywhere, as you could see on the little bit that I showed you before, after I'd done all the you know, the bubbles and everything. So yeah, so if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, maybe comment, see, you know, if you have a go, let me know if you have a go and how you found it, and please subscribe and like the page, and hit the notification button as well. So thank you for watching today. Hope you have a go, you know, have a play with it, and you'll have some really nice backgrounds, so easy to do. Yeah, so thank you today, see you soon, bye.